the north-hand side, we have Legia Roma playing as the Americans. In the south, we have Artsvik playing as the Soviets. On the right-hand side, we have Baoliang playing as the Ostir. And we also have, in the north, Delirious playing as the OKW. It's worth knowing that, look, we do see double MG Pioneer already being built here from Baoliang. So it looks like he's going to do the same strategy he did last time. Maybe he felt confident with it. Let's see if Legia Roma will have the same chance of getting a good first engagement against the Sturms like he did last time. I don't think he will. So for those who are watching this, because this is going to go on YouTube, they had so they've already played one game. They did play a second game, but it only lasted 3 minutes because one of them might have dropped out, so which you guys won't see. So this is the real second game. But yeah, like I said, it only lasted 3 minutes. And in those 3 minutes, Allies seem to do very well. The guys actually lost the first game. So this might be, if Allies keep that up, they might be able to, come back and draw at level with 1-1. And then they're on to the final match. But here we go. Sturms are going to try and push in again. Looks like they have the same engagement here. Rifles going to jump into green cover. Almost an exact replica. But can the Rifles this time still win? It looks like they're going to win the same engagement. Wow, did that... we sure we're not watching the same game again, chat? Because that literally happened. An exact replica of what happened last time. That is literal deja vu is what happened last time. Hang on. This is looking wet now. And then these Volks here as well. I think we might be watching the same game. This has got to be the same game. This is way too similar. Yeah, we're watching the same game, chat. Yeah, this is the same. Exactly. Everything's exactly the same. But hang on, the game's going faster this time. Wait, hang on. Right, we're back up to here. Okay, so that's what's happened. But then the game stopped about here, right? Around about 3 minute mark, and it's going on for the... Okay, alright. It is the same game, but for some reason it's a playback over, and the game's still going on. Okay? This is inside chat, so let me just clarify. This is exactly the same game as last time, but for some reason it said playback over when the game clearly continued. Because we all saw it said playback over in the center of the screen, and it's still playing. I think the replay just bugged or whatever. So let's hope it doesn't bug again. So there's that conscript that came and tried to flank the machine gun here. Alright. So it looks like he's going to try and get set up multiple flanks here. MG's facing that way. MG's going to face this spike. There's a little angle here that's not covered. This little gap here. I wonder if he notices it. MG, so that conscript's going to try and flank around the right-hand side. He's perhaps going to get around the house here. He's going to get around. What's the flank? But there's two conscripts. He's got a telemine early on the road here. Me one in the north. Focusing it. We're trying to build some cover. We're going to get stopped there. Molotov here. Oh, the conscript squad has found the flank here through the centre. It's going to lob Molotov here onto the MG. The MG's already quite low. This Molotov's going to do quite a bit of damage. What's that? W61 just pushing back units in the centre. But it does look like Baoliang will hold on to this side. He's going to have a 2-2-2 coming out now as well. Still no ability to Faust here for the Volk squads. He should be using the green cover of this truck right now rather than no cover and light cover. Oh, he's got a captain coming up here to push the Sturms. The Sturms are already quite low, so that captain should do very well there. Might be able to focus the Sturms down here. The WC-51 could give chase here as well. He's not chasing with WC-51. This is a big mistake. However, there is a RE on the retreat path, which may get it. No, he's not going to try and chase. And now the 2-2 mate is going to go for a beeline straight to the WC-51. And now the 2-2 looks like it will try and chase these echelons back to base. They're going to get very low. I think he's going to get a wipe here. There's nothing to stop the 2-2 from initiating a chase. And that's a squad loss there for the Allies.
under attack.
Conscripts could potentially get wiped if they nail every shot here on the retreat. One more, need to stop moving so they get accurate shots. He does get a grenade off though. But because he lobbed that grenade, he might have let that that Pioneer squad get away. Look at this weird graveyard. It's kind of cool though. A circular kind of pentagram looking graveyard. WC1 has received a Panzerfaust.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
MG going to get flanked here in the centre by 2 conscripts. 222 is though there to help out. Captain trying to grab that point. 222 not being micro very well here. Is going to get within range of AT grenade. And again, do some more teamwork here. We've got a Molotov coming in right on top of the Volk squad here, doing a lot of damage there. Pioneer's trying to go for the decap here, but the conscripts will say no. And that Volk is going to get pushed back, and the second one might get pushed back here as well here. When this other conscript comes in, lobs another Molotov. I think he's just positioning himself slightly out, so he needs to retreat. WC-51 is still up and running. Let's see what we have in the base here. We have okay, he's upgrading the Pat gun and the AA half-track. Soviet player, Artifact's getting tier 3 built. He's not far off at all getting himself a T-70 as soon as that's completed. Now, as soon as that is completed, he will have enough to build it straight away if he wants to. We do have Mechanized up in the base and a Panzer II coming out, so unlike last game, we saw Puma first from the Axis, which didn't do very well, but I think a Panzer II will do very well here. Again, you look at Roma, and he's got no kind of AT, not even Zooks yet for any of his dudes. Just Zoo reversing into battle. So, it's going to get himself snared again. Darling. He's going to do better here. He's going to try and jump on overdrive, which will allow him to go as fast as Speedy Gonzales and get the hell out of Dodge. And now the 221 is in a little bit of trouble. But the Panzer II is there to save the day. So this is a fresh re-echelon squad. That's almost gone down again. This Rifle squad's not got enough veterancy here to lob another nade in just yet. But I think maybe even small arms fire might be enough to kill this 222. Well, we can't over-egg it. Well, W61's going to get killed now by the Panzer II. He's going to try and jump overdrive, but it's not going to be enough. The 222 is going to get the Panzer II is going to get it. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Captain doesn't get the chase and kill on the 222. So, not good at all for the Allies. Really struggling right now. But here comes the T-70. There's currently nothing that the Axis have right now which can deal with this properly. T-70 can beat a Panzer II, but it's going to show its rear armour to the Panzer II, which is not good. As long as the T-70 is microed well, it should do quite well. You see something coming down. We see a supply drop being activated onto the fuel over here, which is going to allow Baoliang to tech up a lot faster. Maybe he wants to go for a fast Oswin or a fast Panzer IV. Roma getting stuck in his base area at the moment. Be a telemine over here. T-70 has found itself a really nice angle onto this MG, all clumped up here. Might be able to get the wipe on it. Could initiate a chase, but again, you need to be so careful about telemines. Oh, does get the wipe. T-70 doing well here, getting some decent hits. Might be able to wipe Panzer Grenadiers here as well here. Think he might go get them here. Nothing to stop him. One more shot needed. Does get it. Nice wipe. And still the MG might go down once more here. And he can steal this fuel as well here. But here comes a Puma suddenly. Conscripts could AT grenade. So they could cover it here. And here go double AT grenades onto the Puma. The T-70 could beat it here. It's going to just pull away. Puma's in trouble. Can it get back to base before the AT grenades cool down? I would chase that. Even small arms might be able to kill this Puma, and he's not chasing. Big mistake there not to chase. Really big mistake here. We've got smoke coming in now as well to try and save the Puma. AT grenade's almost on cooldown. He just needs it. One more second. He can lob the nade. And there's a dead Puma. So all of that smoke there from the Axis was wasted. So wasted munitions there. From Insane Delirious to try and save his Puma. So not a good play there to throw that away. T-70 is getting repaired. Is kind of, you know, this allied contingent in the south that's being surrounded. Got to be very careful with this T-70. Volk squad's coming in the rear to try and get Panzerfaust off. You can easily outmaneuver it because there's a lot of space here to get around and avoid getting snared. Needs to make sure he hugs the edge here though. Oh, it's a bit tight. He does manage to avoid it. Thank God this map's a bit wide. And meanwhile in the north, the American plane Legio is retaking it. He has found the mine here. He's sweeping that. Telemine getting swept. There's another one over there. So that's going to be 50 munitions there gone for the Axis. Alright, Allies might have a bit of a comeback here. We've got some shock squad out now as well. Two finally getting repaired in the base here. Panzer 2. What's Leisure Roma got in his arsenal next? He's teched up and gone for pack house and stuff, but he's not built himself a pack house or the AA half track, so it makes me wonder why he's even bothered to tech that up. It kind of pointless going for a pack house because in the north against his Axis opponent, the Okovi opponent in Delirious, because he's got no support weapons. But the AA half track might be able to do alright against the Panzer 2 and also all the infantry in the north. Alright, grenade might blow up the Telemine. It does! Blow up its own teammates' Telemine there. Not good. Some Axis and light armoured vehicles moving back on the field. We have one Zook on the rear echelon squad.
Routes are taking one of our points.
Full route in the north for the Allies. Apart from one captain coming out. T-70 has been fully repaired at Veterancy 2. We do have a Panzer 4 out now, and the Schwerpanzer headquarters is going down to lock down the fuel point. Grenade somewhere onto the Volk squad, easily dodged. There is his gun though, ready to deal with that, but he's facing the wrong way currently. Volk's getting low there. MG being very aggressive. Panzer 4 might try and go and try and kill the T-70, and this gun though is in position there, ready to open up. And he can also get AT grenade snare off as well here. This is not good here at all. This is going to open another shot down to less than half health. He's popped on armor-piercing rounds, but that's not going to be enough, I don't think. One more shot needed to kill the Panzer 4. Lobs flame barrage here. Probably going to get the decrew on the Zisgun, no. Might be worth trying to push the Zisgun around the right. He's going to merge it. If I were him, I would pop on observation mode, move the Zisgun here, and try and see if I can get the last shot. He hasn't. The Panzer 4 still hasn't reversed back right now, guys, which is a big mistake. That Panzer 4 should be reversing fast as it can back to the base. We do see some Fallschirmjägers dropping in on top here. Remember, Fallschirmjägers can't Panzerfaust anymore, so T-70 could just wreck them as it is doing right now. Well, bundle grenade on the retreat here, trying to take out the conscript squad, but mistimed and slightly out of place. Panzer 4 finally being slowly reversed back here, but as this one is very low health. Sturbs, oh, making mincemeat out of those rifles this time round. I think they just got Veterancy 3 or 4, can't tell because of the retreat symbol there. Here come the shocks, finding the MG out of position. Can't set up. If he sets up, he'll get smoked and still get pushed. He's in trouble. And here comes the Zisgun. The Panzer 4 is still really vulnerable here. It's going to go down. Another snare coming in here. Get the T-70 in there to hit it in from the rear. Lob smoke. He can't lob smoke. See, imagine if he pulled that Panzer 4 back to base now, right, chat? If he'd pulled that all the way back to base when it originally got snared, he would have been alright. But now he's going to get grenaded again and lose it. Big mistake there to lose that Panzer 4 from Liang. check out the north. We got Zooks here on rifles. Not the best idea. I wouldn't normally put Zooks on rifles and put bars on them. So Artific doing very well though on his side. Push him back. We'll recruit this MG potentially if he kept those shocks around to lob a smoke grenade on it. The Schwer is now activated and can protect the MG. Yeah, nothing. He's got nothing right now to deal with that Ziz gun. That Ziz gun is just pushing back all this Axis armor over here. He's going to try and go for the steel here. I don't think the Schwer can see it. Actually, it's not out yet. If you look back on Fog of War, you can't. You can see it now, but it's going to be too late. And that's going to be a really nice pick there for the Soviet player Artific. He could definitely do with that machine gun to protect his flank. What do we have over here in the north? We have a tank. It's a... I think that's an Easy 8. Oh no, it's the M4A376. But in the north, we don't have any AT here for Delirious. And the first shot does nice against the Volk squad. He might be able to wipe it here. Retreat. He's going to keep chasing. Will we see some KV-1 action here like we did last game? Oh, a good shot. Keep chasing. Will he get it? No, keep chasing. Why did you stop? He's going to get away. I don't think he's going to get it now. Yeah, it's too far away. Slow to chase, and the Volk's going to live. This guy in a good position there, pushing back the Panzer 4. Bet 2. Sorry. Flamethrower Pioneer getting killed by conscripts in the T-70 combo. That's painful to lose that. Bang Lang not having a good game here. However, the Allies do have worse VP control. We have to go down there. Somebody just went down. The 222 went down over here to the Ziz gun. A second Ziz gun on the battlefield. Honestly, there's nothing to deal with this Sherman over here in the north. He's finally got himself a Rakettenwerfer, but way too late. 18 minutes into the game and you've only got your first Rakettenwerfer out then. Grenade here on the squad. Does see it, but doesn't dodge it too well. Anti-tank gun here from Legia Roma. A bit too overextended here. Needs to pull that back. T-70 has done the job it needed to do. Very careful about the Schwer. Going really quick to the Schwer, but he's getting he's popped on a vision here. Oh, double assist gun is getting position here to smash it maybe. Oh, dude! If the other one hadn't missed, chat, I think maybe that Panzer IV would have died to a double volley. Then a bit unlucky there for Artivic. Very unlucky, I think. But now he's going to try and push up with double Ziz gun, maybe to blow it up. What's he got coming in? We've got the incendiary barrage here as well, and then using the observation mode is allowing him to see it and take it out with both Ziz guns quickly, which is really bad here for the Axis. Delirious is saved up his fuel here to try and get something out, but he's going to lose it. So he's going to have to rebuild this. There's nothing to stop him. He can't defend this at all. Wow. He should be jumping his crew out here to repair himself, Legia Roma. Bit careless. I mean, not really careless, but I would say a bit lazy. You know, you want everything to speed up the repair as fast as you can to get back onto the battlefield. It's always good. Yeah, man. Delirious is down. He can't. He's not going to have any vehicles out, so he's just going to have to purely rely on Rakettens and Pumas against medium and heavy armor from the Allies. And Artivic is not far off getting himself an IS-2 out. About what? 60 fuel away. 2 more minutes time or so. I would like to see him bring back this Ziz gun. It's veterancy too. You could definitely do with some healing right now. There you go. Panzer IV getting a double body off there. Has to pull back. Be a shame to lose the veterancy on that anti-tank gun. I might see some barrages here. Oh, we got an M8. More average. That will do quite well. Volk squad in the north. Get pushed back here in the centre. Conscripts getting some nice cover down there to try and hold the middle VP. T-70 just get up in nice in the grill here. Look at every shot, man. Clumped up machine gun just getting murdered. Such a good unit, T-71 Veterancy 3. And the Ziz guns are there to protect the T-70 from the Panzer IV rushing in. Oh, and they've cloaked, so the Panzer IV thinks it's safe to push in. That's nice. Nice little ambush there. What's this? The Panzer IV is useless here, man. It just keeps pushing in and gets... What we have? Okay, we have a Panzerwerfer out. Now that could be really good against these Ziz guns. If you manage to decrew the Ziz gun and then wipe it, that'd be good. But maybe a Brumbar could have been better. But he needs both the Panzerwerfer and the Brumbar, really. And then maybe an anti-tank gun or two for AT. So, some airdrop supplies. Baolang's done that for his teammate over here because he needs the healing. Yeah, but the Allies are prepared, man. They've got double anti-tank guns for both players here. You see, this gun's very low, man.
Medical supplies are ready to arrive by air.
Needs to pull that back. Don't lose it. Well, thankfully there is that stolen MG there as well to save. Oh, grenade here. Off target. Shock's gonna mess up these Panzer Grenadiers. He's not noticed them. Panzer Grenadiers, Vet 1 go down. The Panzerwerfer barrage does nothing. Even in the north. Tank gun's getting pushed back slightly, but still not really good for the Axis here. Popping armor piercing rounds, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Panzer IV gets stuck against the hedgerow here, so it's going to get snared. Anti-tank guns pushing forward. That one's going back for healing. That's a good idea. And the IS-2 should be on the field. Now it is. Here it comes. IS-2. Rocking on the field. Here he goes. Gonna crush through the graveyard. No respect for the fallen. Came up slightly off target. Maybe could get one. Yeah, it's going to get in one round there. And it's going to get snared as well, that Sherman. So, yeah, another rocket weapon is what the Doctor ordered. Axis definitely need way more AT here. And look, this Soviet player, Artifik, is getting really up close now. Baolang is in trouble. He's getting pushed way into his base right now. I think Artifik could do with maybe a half-track now, so he can reinforce on the battlefield. Because a lot of his units could do with reinforcement. He's got nothing for this. These IS-2 could go into the base, and Baolang could do nothing about it. He's got no AT at all. Just the Panzer IV. He is so badly in trouble. Okay, he's got a pack gun in the north, but he's building another one. I think this IS-2 is just going to go for him. 2 more shots needed to kill this Panzer IV. And I think he's just going to sit and do it. Panzer IV is going to be... He's going to block himself with his own pack gun. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Pack gun's like, yo, bro, I'm coming, bro. I'm going to save you, Panzer IV. He runs right into the ring. Oh, dear. IS-2 can easily solo one anti-tank gun on its own, I think, here. T-70 is going to get up in the rear as well. He knows that he's got no more AT. He's got no AT. And he's just getting wrecked in the base now. Sherman does go down, however. However, I think both Raketen weapons have been decrewed. He's desperately trying to recrew his anti-tank guns here. T-70 does get hit. Needs to pull away. T-70, don't want to lose the T-70. The base defense is doing a lot of damage to this T-70. He's going to lose it to the I think he's going to lose it here. I don't think he's going to get away. Oh, no. I'd probably rebuild the T-70, man, at this point. It's such a good unit. Shame to change. I think he's a bit too greedy there with the T-70. Such a nice unit to keep alive. I think he's going to try and destroy the anti-tank gun here. Yeah, he's just destroying them. I think that's advisable. Let's see Delirious. I think Delirious might have recovered one of his anti-tank guns. Also, destroying the wreckage of the Sherman is good. Why? Because it stops the OKW player from salvaging it to get some more resources. I think a soft retreat is required here from Artifik just to pull back slightly here. Looks like the Axis is going to try and regroup and push south. Scott's got to be careful of the telemine that's still sitting around over here. Well, we can see a incendiary round being dropped here to stop Axis from being aggressive and push too far forward here to allow this IS-2 to push back. Ooh, main gun critical hit onto one of the pack howitzers. Allies could really do with some indirect fire right now. I mean, they do have the howitzers, but I think a Katusha would be really nice right now to try and deal with all these anti-tank guns all bumped up. Oh, cavalry riflemen get a rude awakening there. Try and fight against some Vet 5 Volks. Push them quickly back. Let's see what Artific's going. So he's going for the Katusha. That's a good choice, like I just said.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
But yeah, shame to lose the T-70, man. That was such a nice little unit. That's definitely the MVP unit for this game so far. Shock squad. 10 kills coming out onto the field. Veterancy 2 now. Telemine. Might have been planted there by the shocks. Handsworth are still alive. Double Zooks now on these boys. Katusha Werfer. Did I just say Katusha Werfer? Katusha Werfer. Right, let's see what he's got here. So he's got 3 infantry. Got another Sherman being built over here. The tank gun getting smashed a bit. Gotta be careful. Here comes the Panzerwerfer. Where's it firing? On all these conscripts. Oh, a good, very good barrage. Oh, I thought I was going to get a couple of more wipes then, actually. Didn't get any wipes, but did a lot of member bleed. And all that is there. Wow, that bunker is going down before it even got the upgrade on it. What a shame. And now here comes the Katusha. It's going to fire from max range, which means its rockets are going to be a bit more scattered. But one rocket nails 2 targets there. And now the IS-2 can push in from the front because the pack guns are at the full back because of the fire. Ooh, the Katusha rush is still landing. This gun's pushing up as well. Meanwhile in the north, Axis really struggling. Ooh, a double barrage, but I think both missed. Onto that Panzer IV. Double Scots opening up, but don't want to block yourself by moving forward here. Sees the Raketenwerfer, so the Scots can just easily bombard here. That's going to do some damage. He's not doing very well with his Sherman here. He's letting his Sherman get shot up a bit here. Sturmsy, be very careful. They're getting very low. They might get picked up from retreat here to the Rifleman squad. Ooh, just about make it, I think, there. Could have chased as well with maybe the Sherman or the Scots. I think Axis probably should throw in the tower. I don't think there's any way they're going to come back in hell. His Liang's build here wasn't very good at all. He's tier 2 is almost destroyed as well. So I don't recommend putting both Ziz guns on top of each other. Does found, again, a good use of the sweepers. Finds the Telemine that time. Finds another Telemine position there with those rear echelons. Could sweep that. IS-2 is going to rotate north because he knows the 2 pack guns are in the south. So the IS-2 will do a lot more work in the north potentially. Great thing is the Scots could sit behind this like destroyed building and lob rounds over there, over the top here, and hit these pack guns. Careful about blowing the Telemine up right as your mate's retreating past it. Ah, silly IS-2. What's he like?
The situation is becoming critical. We have only 50 points remaining.
Handsworth opening up onto one of the machine guns. Does force it back. Doesn't wipe anything though. Panzerwerfer has to start wiping stuff. Axe is desperately trying to go for the VP control here, but Efficiency 2, Pioneer going down. Desperation push here now. Don't get too close to the... Oh, he could have rushed in then and satcheled him.
Do not let them defeat us.
But anti-tanker's already turned to deal with that, but they're all bouncing. Oh, one penetrates. Oh, Katusha rounds directly on target there. Decrewing all of them, pretty much. Anti-tanker's very slow to turn to face north. There's a King Tiger on the field, but a bit too late. Does manage to kill the Panzer IV, as the Sherman, sorry, in the north here. And the Raketenwerfer might even take out one of the Scots here as well, but VP control is triple cap, and the Allies still win, even though Leech of Roma can't micro his vehicles to save himself. But yeah, GG, well played. I think MVP there was Artivik at T70, definitely came back and saved the day. And then, yeah, was just not a good unit composition at all from Bao Liang. He only had the 1 Panzer IV for AT. He had no handheld AT, because he had no Panzerfaust, he had no Shreks, he had no pack guns. Not until right at the end of the game, and he really struggled. And that's, you always need a good combined arms. And he went from so he went double Pioneer, double MG, double Panzer Grenadier into Panzer IVs. And it was a big mistake not to put any Shreks on his boys, or make no anti-tank gun there in the early game. In the north, I think the American player did okay. But, his vehicle micro isn't the best, as you can see here, losing the Sherman to that one pan, letting that one, he had double anti-tank guns and the Sherman against that 80% health Panzer IV, and he didn't even didn't even kill it with the anti-tank guns. Very slow to turn them around. Could have easily killed, and he could have saturated it with that cavalry rifleman when it came around the centre early. But yeah, definitely MVP is Legio Artevik. Artevik definitely played a lot better there. And yeah, worst player was Bao Liang by far. I think he definitely could have improved there. And also, I mean, Delirious did fairly well considering. I mean, he lost his Panzer headquarters, but the thing is, he put it in such a place. It was so far south that he couldn't support it because he was playing in the north. So he was kind of relying on his teammate Bao Liang to keep it safe, but that didn't happen, and he ended up losing it, which is a massive shame there. Could have potentially made it, he decides to go for the King Tiger, but it's way too late. King Tiger comes out, the game's already over. Should have probably, made double Raketen Warfare. Maybe he made a Stuka to probably help the south side, and maybe the Axis should have focused south rather than Delirious keep constantly going north. Should have focused, Axis should have, try and, if they want, played around their Schwer and try and protect it. Rather than doing, because in that game it felt like the Axis this time again were doing a 1v1 in the north and the south, and they didn't really play well together this game. So that's it. So that's now 1-1 apiece. We're on to the final game, which in this best of 3 series. Hey guys, thank you for watching that video. If you want more content, please click on the link over here and over here. If you would like to subscribe, click on the button down here. Also click on the notification bell down there so you're notified whenever I post new YouTube content. I also stream nearly every single day on Twitch. I have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HelpingHans. And if you want to show your support there, please do subscribe, as all your support helps me do this full time. And yeah guys, I appreciate it as always, and catch you next time. Bye-bye.